Sorry, I'm trying to readjust a little. Anyway, I'll wait for you guys to jump on because it's been a while since I've done a live. So we're gonna give it a minute. But if you're on, say hello. So there's so much to update with life. It's been crazy, but yeah, there's just a lot to update. So I'm gonna do that. Don't mind my husband and toddler in the background. Today I'm drinking a vitamin water. We'll get into that. I know, shocker. I have so much to update. I wonder if anybody's gonna come on the live. You guys are so used to me not being live that it's surprising when I am live again, so yeah. But anyway, if you're on, say hello. Let me bring up my chat real quick too. Boom, got it. Hey guys. So you guys logging on, say hello. So I've missed you guys. Yeah. You guys are gonna have to fill me in on your lives too, because there's just so much to catch up on. It's been a while. It's been a while. Hey, Kirsten. Hi, Elena. Yeah, so some really exciting things and some not so exciting things have changed. Hold on one second. Sorry if my butt's in the screen. Okay. With my butt in the picture, sorry if it was. I just needed to turn down that light. It was super bright. Ugh, I miss you guys too. Hi. Hi. Super busy. So a few things, if you haven't already, like the video, because, I don't know, just like the video. I don't really know why. Just because, why not? Why not like the video? But, okay, so a few things. One, we're gonna do a mini Robbie update. I'll get to that in a bit. Two, Ninja has a camp this summer. We will be staying at his camp for a month, and his camp is $3,000. So Ninja is selling fundraiser tickets. So if you want to support Ninja and buy a ticket, he has sold 217 tickets so far. He still has to sell, what does that leave? 283 tickets. So if you are interested in a really lovely opportunity to win $500, $250, or $100, please buy a ticket. You can purchase a ticket. I can't show people's private information here. Okay, but if the number's available, the ticket is yours. So if you'd like to buy a ticket, you can just comment on here and then let me know if you're gonna Cash App me or Venmo me, and then just give me your name and a phone number to put down for your ticket. And then you can delete your comment if you want after I write down your phone number so that people don't get your phone number. But they're $10 each, and you can win $500, $250, or $100, and he still needs to sell 283 tickets. 283 tickets. So if anybody wants to buy a ticket, $10. It's for a good cause. His camp is $3,000. The tickets will cover the cost of the camp. They don't cover my hotel and such, which is really expensive, but I'm gonna do that out of pocket. So this is truly just you supporting Ninja and his dreams, and him going to karate camp. So it's a 4-week camp. He'll be there training every day from like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Kirsten, you already bought tickets. You bought a lot of tickets, Kirsten, because you're freaking amazing and we love you. But yeah, if you guys want to buy tickets, they're $10. You can win $500. And I really hope somebody on my channel wins the $500 because that would be really cool. But yeah, they're $10. My Cash App and my Venmo are listed in the description, but I will also show you in the picture here. Uh-oh. I probably... Here, I'm going to write it down on something else. Hold on. I'm going to write it down. Cash App. Venmo. And just make sure you spell my name right, because it's Kristin. Okay, I wrote it down. So my Cash App is #Kristin, Kristin 603, and my Venmo is at Kristin 603. So if you would like to buy a ticket in support of Ninja, please let me know. Just comment and then Cash App or Venmo the $10 or however many tickets you want. Some of you have already bought tickets. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So Justin, so that's not, I'm not talking about donations. I'm talking about my son is going to karate camp. It's $3,000. He has to sell 500 tickets. And then you could win $500, $250, and $100. And that covers his camp and his airfare. So anyway, so if you want a ticket, let me know. They're $10. You can Venmo or Cash App for a ticket. But yeah, if you don't want to support Ninja, I don't really care. You don't have to. So it's totally up to you. But if you'd like to do them, just comment your name and your phone number and I'll write it down super fast and then you can delete the comment. Oh, it's okay, Justin. I was totally not offended. But I'll write down your info super fast and then I'll give you 10 ticket numbers and I'll show you them. You don't have to have the physical ticket because it's just going to be drawn by number. And so what I was showing you guys a little bit ago is on the sheet, I have to cover their phone number. I write down your name and number next to your ticket number, and then whoever wins, I contact them, and then you win. So yeah, so anybody who wants a ticket would be a huge help. It would be a huge help. Because yeah, so let's start with why it would be a huge help. So Ninja just did a tournament over the weekend and took 5 first places. What? He killed it. So he swept house, but in doing so, he did a breaking that was very, very, very advanced, and he hurt his tendon. So he hurt his tendon in his foot. So he's had to take a week off of karate, and it might be to, so a ticket is $10. You can make a donation if you want to. Some people have donated like $2 or $5, which is fine, whatever. That helps him too, because then he'll have to spend money for food, because he has to, so each camper while they're there also has to order catering like 2 to 3 times, so he'll have to order catering too. So I mean, everything helps, but we definitely love you all for just even being supportive. Yeah, did you write that down, Kirsten? Or I don't know what that was, but Kirsten, since you're on, maybe, oh yeah, karate camp is from July 5th through August 1st. I believe it ends on August 1st. So yeah. So that is cool. Okay, so anyway, yeah, he hurt his ankle, so he has not been able to go out and sell tickets. He's been on crutches all week, and he sees an orthopedic surgeon tomorrow just to verify to make sure that the tendon is healing and that he can go back to karate next week. But he's not really able to put a lot of pressure on it, but camp is not until July, so he'll be plenty good by then. But yeah, so he's a little bit behind on his ticket sales, but he's been going door to door, old fashioned, like when we were kids and how we used to go door to door. He's been going out door to door. His sisters have been helping him. So it's been really great. But yeah, he's already sold 217 of his tickets, so I'm super proud of him. But yeah, so if you want tickets, let me know, and we'll get that set up. But anyway, and I saw that you wanted 10, so let me know when you Cash App or Venmo. And actually, you can also, when you Cash App or Venmo, leave your name and phone number in the comment section on the Cash App or the Venmo. And then I can also do it that way. And then I can text you your tickets, the picture of your tickets. So if you want a Venmo or Cash App, just leave your name and your phone number for the ticket in the Cash App or the Venmo, and then I will send you a text message after this live and let you know your ticket numbers. So that will work too. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so Ninja did really, really good at this tournament. It was pretty cool. He did not win Grand Championship. He was working on a bad foot but he got beat by a black belt. But he'll be a black belt this September, so I'm super excited for him. Very, very proud of him. He's come so far. He made a national team. Absolutely amazing. Justin, I did see your dollar donation, so thank you for that. Anyway, okay, so yeah, so that's exciting and good. He's doing so good, so I'm so proud of him. Okay, so what else has happened? So I haven't been doing lives because I've been really, really sick. I didn't want to tell you guys because I don't want you guys to worry about me. I'm fine. Don't worry. It's probably nothing. I'm sure my doctors are just like overanalyzing and overthinking and thinking the worst. So Yeah, 5 firsts was pretty amazing. He was the only kid there, one of the only kids there that took 5 firsts. But yeah, so I have been not doing that well with my health. As you guys know, I have struggled with some really rare and strange health conditions. And at first, they diagnosed me with lupus, but then they actually just recently withdrew the lupus diagnosis because although I am on that borderline, like I am 140 ratio, and I do have like the titer for lupus, but they don't actually think I have lupus. So I haven't told anybody this, but I'm going to tell you guys because I love you guys and I just feel like I tell you guys everything. But right now they're investigating to see if I have carcinoid syndrome. I had to do a 24-hour urine, and me being me, instead of sitting at home feeling sorry for myself and crying and worrying about it, I decided I would take my pee jug and I named it, and its name was Preston, and I put sunglasses on it, and me and Preston talked the whole way. It's an hour and 20 minutes to my doctor, and that came back negative, that urine, but my doctor's not convinced that I don't have it, and that's only like 50% effective, that test. So he did a whole bunch of blood work and other tests yesterday. Here's my little, my phone is dying a little. Here's my little hole they left, and they bruised me. I did find out I do have von Willebrand disease. So basically I have a bleeding disorder that my blood doesn't clot properly, so I could bleed to death pretty easily in the right conditions. I don't know. I'm sure it's not that serious. Okay, it's a little serious, but not that bad. It's fine. Okay, and so now they're looking for this whole carcinoid syndrome thing, and if it is carcinoid syndrome, it's cancerous. So let's hope it's not that, and we're just gonna kind of like see what happens. But you know, that facial flushing I get on my live videos, apparently that's like a telltale sign of carcinoid syndrome, and it's not at all lupus. Yes, it was Preston the pee jug, and so I had no idea. And then on my lives, my doctors were concerned with seeing my face flushing like that, and one of the tests that they do that makes positive markers for carcinoid syndrome is they actually give you like an IV of fluid, and if you flush during that time, it's a positive test. So I did get that, and I did flush with the fluids, but now we need the blood work and stuff to confirm whether or not, thank you, I do indeed have carcinoid syndrome, or if it's something else. And they did test for other things. I really have no idea what they tested for, because again, I'm an optimist, and I'm not going to focus on what it could be or what it isn't or what it might be or whatever until I know. Then I'm just going to keep on living my life. So it's been really hard for me to exercise and stuff though. So recently, me and my husband, well, me first, but then my husband joined me, started hunting for morel mushrooms in the woods. It's been super fun. So yeah. Hi guys. Thank you. My shirt says, some of it's not exactly accurate, but I couldn't help it. I loved the shirt. It says, that's what I do. I drink coffee. And then at the bottom, it says, I hate people and I know things. But really, I just liked it because of the coffee. So I just keep my arms crossed. And then you can't read the bottom. And it's just a cat, right? So yeah. So also, if you're just tuning in, I don't want to skip over my son Ninja. He just did a karate tournament over the weekend, took 5 first places. So he got first in every division, 2 of which were sparring. So I'm really proud of him. He is selling tickets for his karate camp. If anybody's interested, it's a $10 donation. You could win $500, $250, or $100. You would just Venmo me or Cash App me. And in the comments section, when you Venmo me or Cash App me, just leave your name and your phone number. And then after my live, I'll text you with your ticket numbers. And yeah, so I appreciate you guys and everybody who has bought tickets already. I legit love you guys, and I appreciate it so much. So grateful for all of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that, because right now he is healing an injury, and he's a little bit behind on his ticket sales. He has sold 217 now so far, so I'm really proud of him, but he does need to sell all 500 by May 28th. That's when the drawing is. Otherwise, he won't have enough for camp. So, but yeah, so he's really working hard, doing good things. But for me, I've just not been doing lives because I've been really busy. I've been at the doctor's 2 times a week. The doctor is an hour and 20 minutes away, and it's just been exhausting. Yeah, so yeah. And I'm talking about my son, Ninja, not Robbie. So Robbie is not doing karate. I'm talking about my son Ninja. So yeah, this is completely not Robbie. But yeah, so that's what's been going on in my life. Oh yeah, so I've been hunting morels and I've been finding a whole bunch, and apparently they're super hard to find. So I'm really proud of me and Rick for that because it's been fun for the two of us. We did go on a date the other day, him and I, for the first time since COVID, like out to eat. Sorry, I say a lot, and for all the haters, over it. I'll say as much as I want. I can't help it. It's just what I do when I'm thinking, and I think a lot. See, there we go. Nice name for him taking karate. Yeah, so that's his code name. So yeah. Okay. So yes. Hi, Patrick. I was hoping you would come on. I came on just for you, Patrick, because you've been asking me to come on my lives, and it's been a while. Yeah, it's been super fun finding morels, and I don't know what you're talking about the Dr. Phil drama. I actually don't really watch Dr. Phil anymore. I don't know. I just kind of stopped watching. I haven't had time. I don't really watch a lot of TV. I do record it still in case there's ever something super interested, but I don't know what you're talking about. So, thank you. Thank you for the compliments. And so if he doesn't get enough of his tickets sold, then I'm going to have to cover the rest of the cost, which I'm already covering $1,800 for like boarding to live up there for the 4 weeks. So yeah. So if he sells enough, I'm just praying he sells all his tickets because I really don't want to have to dish out an additional, he has another tournament that I have to pay for. So July 1st through 3rd, he has a tournament for that, and that's going to be like $1,300. And then in June, in the middle of June, he has another tournament that's going to cost me probably $1,000. So he's supposed to be fundraising for these things, but I'm mainly having him fundraise and focus on the camp. But if he sells all of his tickets and he has time to fundraise for the other tournaments, that would be great too. But yeah, I just don't have... I've been working a ton of hours, extra hours, even though I'm not feeling well. I've been trying to work a ton of extra hours as much as I can to get all the money because I don't want to be the thing that holds my child back. And yeah, so Kristin, I'll answer that. But I don't want to be the reason my son doesn't succeed. And he made it onto a national team that he'll never get this chance again. And he's on a team where people like pay tons of money to try out for this team and don't make it, and their dream dies. And this team is on ESPN every year competing, and this team also, a lot of them go on to do stunts for movies and stuff like that. So this is literally his career, and I'm never going to be the reason he didn't make it. I don't care if I have to work 100 hours a week. I'm not gonna cry, but I will work 100 hours a week to make sure my children achieve their dreams if that's what I need to do, because my children are that important to me. So if that means I don't do my lives because I'm out hustling to make money for my kids so that they can just reach their full potential, then that's what I'm gonna do. I don't really care what it takes. Like, I will always put my kids first and always do what it takes. And so yeah, so I've been working a lot trying to help support Ninja in his dreams, and his sisters really want to see him on ESPN next year. So, you know, we've all been working really hard to really just support him and kind of get him there. So, yeah, I legit love my kids and would do anything for them. I'm so proud of all of them for different things, but to see Ninja achieving his dreams at 14 years old, I couldn't be more proud. I mean, this kid has so much drive, so much passion, and he inspires me to be a better person each and every single day, and he just makes me want to be half the person he is. I truly feel like I've raised an amazing son and am extremely proud of my children. So yeah, so I told him I will share his fundraiser, and if people want to buy tickets, that's awesome. And if you don't, that's okay too. Should you decide you want to buy tickets, just Cash App me or Venmo me, and put in the comments section your name and your phone number, and I will personally send you a text message after the live with your ticket number and all the information, and hopefully somebody from my channel wins. Thank you for those of you who have already. These are the tickets. And you can win $500, $250, or $100, and tickets are $10 each. So yeah, so anybody who wants tickets, just Cash App or Venmo me. The Cash App is $Kristin, Kristin, make sure it's IN, and 603. And then Venmo is at Kristin603. It's in the comments or video description or whatever it is. But anyway, no, I'm talking about my son Ninja right now. Okay, so to answer, so no, the tournament team does not have several teams. So there are like 5 major national teams, and I'm not gonna like out his team name because I don't want to like out my son's identity. But the team he's on is like top 2 in the country, and they travel internationally as well, and they're top internationally, top 10 internationally guaranteed. So like it's a really big deal. So it's a really, really, really big opportunity, and I'm super proud of him. Yeah, Robbie did do a wilderness program. I don't really know much about what's going on with that. Sorry. Oh, you changed your username. Okay, cool. Hi. Thank you. I try to be a good mom, and I will always fight to make it happen for my kids. So yeah, thank you. I like my shirt mostly. Ninja is 14. And I definitely see him doing stunts in Hollywood someday, but his ultimate dream, he'll continue to work past his black belt to become a master belt to open his own dojo one day. So that would be really, really cool. Kirsten, you asked how much his real dad helps with karate. So I did want to answer that because I find that rather comical. So his real dad, I sent him a text message and asked him if he would be helping me sell tickets. And he was like, he basically blew me off. And then I had Ninja ask his dad about buying tickets. His dad isn't even buying a ticket, hasn't even bought a ticket. So, yeah, his dad, Ninja doesn't really expect a lot from him. I reached out to his father's family members, like aunts and uncles, and they bought tickets thanks to me, but his real dad didn't even do that. So, I helped Caleb to navigate that through. I helped him to contact his family to be able to get their support. So yeah, so no, his real dad does not financially support anything that his kids do, other than he does pay his child support, so I'm not going to complain about that. But yeah, as for like going to karate tournaments or paying for anything, no, I pay for all equipment, all sports, all everything, braces, all of it. He feels like he pays child support and that's enough. So, you know, I'm not going to stand between my kids and their dad, and I want them to always have a good relationship with him. So, he does take them, and we have established a fair delivery and redelivery of the children, I guess, if you would. But yeah, so he doesn't attend any of the things. There is a tournament that we're thinking about going to up near him, so maybe he'll attend that one. He has come to like one before out of like 50, but yeah, sometimes I think if Ninja karate chopped him in the head, it could be good, but you know, it's okay. I don't have any beef with my ex. I don't think he's a great person. He's an okay dad, and the kids love him, and they understand who he is, and they understand not to have a high expectation of ever needing him, if that makes sense. That's where they're at. This is their words. So like my son said, like, I could never talk to my dad about this stuff. I'm glad I have you. Like, he said that to me a few times, and I'm just kind of like, oh, you know, but no, like, I'm happy they see him like every other weekend. They see him roughly, and they can see him as much as they want, though. They could go every weekend. So yes, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna throw him under a bus. He does pay his child support. In our state, it gets automatically taken out of your paycheck, so he doesn't really have much of a chance. But yeah, so I'm just glad they have their dad in any sense, because, you know, I didn't have mine. So, you know, I'm not gonna complain. I'm fine. If I have to fund my kids, then that's what I'll do, because that's the mom that I am. You know, like, I know their dad financially just, you know, he's just not as well off as I am. And he doesn't have the hustle that I have. So, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. As long as they have their dad, I'm okay with it. Yeah, the kids love him. And oops. It's okay, Justin. And yeah, so it's okay. No big deal. Thanks, Kirsten. Thanks, Kirsten. Oh, and my doctors want me drinking electrolytes nonstop now and only having like 1 cup of coffee a day, and they would prefer it to be decaf. Right? You all know how I feel about that. It's sad. It's a sad day. But anyway, okay, so let's go into my little mini Robbie update. No, I think Justin is a kid. Don't be mean to Justin. He's okay. Justin, no big deal. No harm, no foul. I love you all so much. Seriously. So normally I don't drink vitamin water. I drink actually, I keep saying, so sorry, but I drink, they're little packets and they're in here. I put them in my water bottle. What are they called? It's made by Gatorade. Starts with a P. Charades, anyone? And there's like no calories in it, but it's full of electrolytes and has a little bit of flavor, and they're pretty good. Propel. I drink Propel most of the time. And also Liquid IV is another electrolyte. No, it's not Powerade, but I do have Gatorade Zero. Look, Gatorade Zero happens to be sitting next to me. I know, convenient, but I'm trying to switch it up. Yes, it's Propel, but I didn't actually see how much sugar this had when I bought this. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have. It says it has 100 calories in a bottle. That's a lot of calories for a water. We all know how I feel about water. It's not very exciting. Yeah, so I've mostly been drinking Propel packets and Liquid IV, and then SOS makes some, and Walmart actually makes some, and actually some of them have energy in them, so a little bit of caffeine, and most of them are calorie free. Some of them have 10 or 30 calories. No big deal though. And I put 24 ounces of water with 1 packet. So honestly, it's not a bad thing. And I have to drink 5 things of water a day. Yeah. I'm not happy about it. But it's okay. No big deal. No big deal. Nothing I can't handle. So if I drink my 5 bottles of water a day, I reward myself with a second coffee. So yeah, sometimes I get to have 2. Well, thank you. Okay, so mini Robbie updates. I just want to tell you guys about that. So he's been in his new step down program for basically a couple months now. And he is doing chores and stuff to earn money. So that's good. He's starting to save up for getting a car. He talks to us every day. He calls me and his dad every other day, but a lot of the times we're around each other. So then we just like join each other's phone calls. And sometimes if like he calls, and sometimes we'll conference the other person on the phone. So we get to talk to him for 10 minutes every day. He made me a card and sent it to me. And I feel like he was like buttering me up because he knows that I've been waiting on test results and stuff. So he mailed me a card he made telling me how I'm such a good mom and he loves me so much and all these things. So that was really nice. And he's doing pretty good overall. He's in a place where they're helping him to prepare for adulthood and independent living. And he's learning some responsibilities. He's still working the program. He's 16. He'll be 17 shortly. But yeah, he's doing really, really well. And we're in a really good place, I think. And I just, you know, thanks. I'm trying to be bubbly. I've been so stressed out with doctor's appointments lately that I'm just like happy to see you guys. I miss you guys so much. But like I said, I'm gonna work extra hours until I get all the money for Ninja's karate camp because I don't want to ever be why he didn't reach his dreams and his full potential. So yeah, I did get iron infusions over the last few weeks. That was fun. Hi, Matt. I've been really sick. So I've been at the hospital for different treatments and things. So I've been getting iron infusions and different things. So I just been away. And then when I'm not there, I've been working a lot. And right now I can feel my face starting to flush and that bugs me. So yeah. But hey, I don't actually have lupus, so that's good, right? Let's focus on these silver linings here. Yeah. No lupus for this girl. And hopefully all my tests come back and I don't have carcinoid syndrome. I think I'm flushing because of the sugar. I don't know. Maybe I should switch back to my water. Hi, John. If you guys are just tuning in, A, go like the video. And B, if you didn't hear about Ninja's fundraiser, he's selling raffle tickets. You could win $500, $250, or $100. If you buy a ticket, they're $10 each. And the you can Cash App or Venmo and just give me your name and phone number, and then I will personally text you after the live with your tickets. And I can mail them to you also if you would like them mailed. But anyway, yeah, so if anybody wants to buy a ticket, they're $10, and it's a huge help because his camp is $3,000, and yeah, he has 3 camps a year, but this is the most expensive. The other camps are like $1,000 each, so he has to raise $5,000 a year for camps. So it's been fun, super fun. But yeah, thank you for the prayers. What movie did you buy, Patrick? And thank you guys. So Robbie reports that he doesn't really have thoughts and urges towards minor children anymore. He more so has thoughts and urges towards same age peers and adult men. So that's all positive. Now, he has not had any exposure whatsoever to minor children in years. So it's hard to say what his thoughts and urges would become if he is in public. But they will be taking him on outings, obviously chaperoned, to get groceries and buy some things for his room. I do believe he already went out and got a watch and an alarm clock or something. So as he goes out in public and is exposed to minor children, that will be a good testament on if he has any thoughts and urges. At this point, he has reported that he has had no thoughts and urges towards children. So he's been in treatment for years now. So this has been 3.5 years. 3.5 years of treatment. So yeah, so I do feel like he's made progress. I'm obviously not going to be naive. I'm cautiously optimistic. I will always be cautiously optimistic. I'll never let my guard down, because the moment you let your guard down, and this is what I teach him too, is the moment you're going to set yourself up for failure. So I don't want him to think that just because he hasn't had any thoughts and urges that they can't still exist and they can't still become a problem. So definitely, you know, we talk about always keeping that guard up and trying, if he's even looking at a child, whether it's appropriately or inappropriately, he doesn't need to be looking at children. It's really that simple. So we kind of just talk about like safeguards and things he needs to be doing. And we also talk about if he is in an outing and he has any thoughts or urges whatsoever, he needs to immediately report them to a safe person so that they can help him work through that and remove him from the situation. He should never put himself in a situation where he even has those thoughts and urges. And if he does, he needs to immediately work through those and remove himself. So we've talked about those things, but he is reporting that he's much healthier in the way he's thinking these days. He tends to report his thoughts and urges are more towards adult men. So at this point, could be progress and good things, but you know, I will focus on the fact that nothing negative has been reported or happening. So I do think there's potential growth there. But again, I'd like to see kind of what happens when he begins to be exposed to the general public again. He was very excited, Kristin, to go out on these outings and kind of get to be in the real world and the community again. So that was a really big deal for him, because it's probably been 2 years since he's been out in public with anybody supervising him. So yeah. I missed it. Oh, did you get it, Patrick? So Rick watched it. He said it was really good. He really liked it. I still haven't had time to sit down and watch a movie. I'm sorry. But yeah, that is incredible progress. So I definitely think, God has got this and good things are coming. And I just hope that he continues to keep those safeguards in place. So, um, he is definitely grateful that I accept him for who he is and at his level, but he also understands that I don't support those thoughts and urges, and that although he can always trust me and come to me and I'll work through those immediately. And we've even talked about into adulthood, like in the event that he's in public in adulthood and he has a thought or urge, he needs to call me or call daddy or somebody, call somebody immediately. He'll have a support person forever, but he needs to remove himself immediately in those situations and just call a support person who can talk him through those thoughts and feelings and figure out what's triggering them, what we can do to process them, and how we can make sure moving forward that we're not putting ourselves in a situation that's going to create them. We've talked about, as an adult, dining during off-peak hours. So maybe 9 to 10 o'clock at night, if a restaurant's open till 10 p.m., go at 9 to 10 when families aren't out. When kids are in bed, like having off-hour dinners if he ever wants to go out in public and have dinners. So we've talked about some of those safeguards and things that he can do moving forward to make sure that he's setting himself up for success. And I think, we've talked also about not becoming friends with like-minded individuals, because having somebody who's much like you can actually tear you down. And if they're struggling, they could make him struggle. And we need to have people who are solid people. So he needs to have more of mentors and like pastors and, his parents, and just support people who can really keep him on track, who are going to be able to be like, no, you're not thinking clearly. Let's work through this. Let's process this. So yeah, so that's where he's at. He definitely understands that his thoughts and actions are wrong, but I'm not sure he'll ever fully have empathy. I don't know that with his autism spectrum disorder that he will be able to fully process anything and have complete empathy. I do think he has feelings in moments, but I just don't know that he has full empathy. And even my husband is not super empathetic. He doesn't feel something that he does not understand or know or hasn't happened to him. And even hypotheticals for my husband are extremely difficult. When I try to give him hypothetical situations, he says he can't. He can't emotionally process that. So I feel like Robbie is very similar to my husband in that regard with his autism. And so I don't know that that's like a sexual maladaptive behavior issue as much as that is just an autism spectrum disorder type issue. So, we keep trying to build empathy and kind of work through those things, but, it's just going to take time. Oh, thank you. We definitely will keep helping him. I think that's super important. I would never give up on my kids. Now, he does know that if he ever chose to have children in the future, that his father and I would never support that. And we've actually talked to him about ensuring that he never has children moving forward. And he's not ready to make any decisions on that right now, but he understands that we don't support that whatsoever, and that we would probably have to separate ties at that point, because I would personally feel an obligation to ensure that he was never around children. So I wouldn't want to have to choose. I've told him that, and I said, please don't put me in that position. But moving forward, he talked one day about, one day having a family of his own, and I said, whoa. Let's slow down. Let's slow way down and talk this out. So he's not doing anything anytime soon, and he definitely understands where we're coming from. And, we'll just take it one day at a time like we have been. So I don't want to get ahead of myself, and I don't want him to get ahead of himself. So, but where he's at right now, he's doing really well. I'm proud of his growth, and we definitely will continue to support him. And our relationship just keeps getting better. So, yeah. Yes, we can visit him. There's no real restrictions on us visiting him. We have not visited yet, but that's mostly just because I've been really, really busy, and Rick's been in school, and then he works on the weekends, so it's just not really worked out so much. But we do have to plan it ahead of time and get approval to visit, but I'm pretty sure we can just visit, but we have to stay behind glass and across the room. So at this point, when we spoke to Robbie about it, he just said he'd rather do a video phone call once a week if we wanted to see him. But he said at this point, he doesn't really want to visit in that way. So he said it's uncomfortable for everybody, and it's kind of annoying. And so we can actually do a video phone call once a week if we want to do that instead. So he doesn't even really care to do that. He just likes talking to us every day. So when the COVID restrictions are lifted, I think we'll probably plan a visit. We are not vaccinated. I don't plan to vaccinate. My doctors have asked me to wait because they don't want to complicate my already very complicated health issues right now. So yeah, that's corona related, the glass, and yeah, it's just a whole mess. So we're just kind of like, yeah. So Robbie actually had come out gay to me before any of this happened. And when he approached me and let me know that he was gay, I said, oh, okay. Am I supposed to be like, oh no, or shocked? Or like, I said, okay, like that's who you are. Like, I still love you all the same. That doesn't change anything. So yeah, so he had come out. Now I think he identifies as bisexual. So he doesn't really identify as gay so much as bisexual, but he still is geared more towards men. So yeah, so no, this hasn't been just since he had these issues. He had different sexual preferences before all of his issues. I love your family so much. I feel appreciated. You guys are awesome. Work so hard on everything you do for communities and children. It's very easy to respect your. Well, thank you. We really, really appreciate the support. Oh no, you had COVID. I'm so sorry. That is horrible. I have been so careful since COVID started to be in quarantine. The kids and I, we don't do a lot. And what we do is outdoor outings. So like we go look for morels and stuff. So we try to do really safe things. Because there's a lot of them. There's 5 of them. And Ninja and the baby both have asthma. So I definitely don't want them to get it. I forget the nicknames for some of my kids. I didn't tell It's Me I was going live. Maybe Kristin could tell him, and then he could join us. He might be busy, but she can definitely. I'm gonna drink this instead of I'm not loving the vitamin water. But yeah, so if you're just tuning in, make sure you like the video. Also, for those of you who can and would like to support Ninja, he is doing a $500 raffle ticket. You can win $500, $250, or $100. There will be 3 winners, and tickets are $10, and you can cash at me at $Kristin603, or you can Venmo me at @Kristin603, and just make sure you put, when you Venmo me, send it like private or whatever, so not everybody sees it, but put your name and your phone number, and I will personally text you after this live with your tickets. And if you would like them mailed, I can mail them off to you, but they look like this. Boop, boop, boop. So far, he has sold 217 tickets. He has to sell 500. So we have 283 to go. But yeah, so for anybody who can and wants to support Ninja in his fundraiser, his camp is $3,000. So the ticket sales will cover the cost of his camp and his travel to get there. So yeah, we appreciate you guys. And thank you to everybody who's already donated and bought tickets. You guys are awesome. Seriously. Seriously. And as to, I did see, I'd posted the tickets prior. Uh-oh. I'm down to 10% battery, so I'm going to have to jump off here in a minute. But it's definitely not about profit or making money off of the Dr. Phil situation either. I just definitely support all of my kids, and I love you guys so much, and you guys have become like family to me. So I definitely feel like I feel comfortable enough telling you guys about my son's fundraiser, and if you want to support him, you can. If you don't want to support him, that's okay too. But I mostly shared it because I love you guys like family, and I come here and this is my safe space to talk to you guys and just be open with you guys, and you guys have been amazing. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys because there's a lot of you who actually really want to communicate and connect outside of my lives, and we do, and I've grown so many friendships and just so many relationships, and I'm so grateful for all of you, truly. Oh, I do also have to go to the grocery store. So apparently I was eating a piece of toast today, and then my kids went to get a piece of bread out of the bag. I got the bread from a different store that I never go to, a Save-A-Lot or something. I didn't really think about it, but apparently Save-A-Lot's like weird, but I don't know. I didn't know. Anyway, the bread was moldy. What if I ate moldy bread? Penicillin's not going to kill me, right? I probably could use a little penicillin in my life. I don't know. I was like, I'm not going to think about it. But I didn't tell you guys. Okay, a few more updates. So, Rick and I went on a date, had dinner, got these burgers. They were freaking amazing. The fries were horrible. We got loaded fries. They tasted like cinnamon, and the beer cheese tasted like just beer. Like, I didn't taste the cheese. He didn't taste the cheese. We tasted cinnamon beer fries. That's what it was. It was horrible. But yeah, so that happened. And then there was something else I was going to tell you, and now I forget. Wait. Oh, my espresso machine broke. There's an internal leak, so I have to mail that out. It's going to take a month. I'm going to have my machine for a whole month. That's horrible. Maybe it's a sign, because my doctor's told me to stop drinking coffee too, so maybe that's a sign. Dom and Tyler bought me 5 coffees today, because they're freaking amazing. So that was exciting too. What else was I going to tell you? There was something I was going to tell you. I was so excited. Meh. Sorry, I'm a whiner. I really don't remember. Oh, I remember. So back to the bread thing. So see, I get sidetracked. My ADHD is so horrible sometimes. Okay, so anyway, the bread, what I discovered on accident. Hi. Irish butter. Listen, if you guys haven't tried Irish butter and you're a fan of butter, it will change your life. I literally ate a whole tub of Irish butter in a week. It was bad. And then I had my cholesterol checked and it was good. So I was like, okay. I got a little nervous. I was like, oh, we're going to check my lipids. I might have eaten Irish butter all week.
I'm sorry.
Did you just hear my watch? What? That is so weird. But Irish butter is amazing. Seriously. And I have no idea why my watch just told me she's sorry. Maybe she's sorry because I ate all the Irish butter. Or maybe she's sorry because I have a butter problem. I really like butter with a little bit of bread. Right? What's up with her? And yeah, I do have to hit up Walmart. I got time. I got an hour and 10 minutes till it closes, so I should be okay. I just need to go because I need more bread. I need bread to put my butter on that's not moldy. I was really mad that the kids told me the bread was moldy. I could just eat butter for days. I also bought like all kinds of different bread just to put the butter on. Literally like pathetic, but yeah, I got this like strawberry bread and I also got cinnamon raisin bread. Baby stuff. I don't know what you're talking about that. Thoughts on Dr. Phil? BHAD, baby stuff. I don't know what's going on with Dr. Phil. I guess there's stuff going on with him, but I really don't know about camps he's been sending kids to for abuse. I think that might be what you're talking about. I really don't know anything about it. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Bad baby. Sorry. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know. Robbie didn't report anything to me. I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it. I really just found out about it, so. Yes, the butter is Irish butter. Any kind of Irish butter is so buttery. I literally could just like lick the toast. I love butter. Love butter. And Irish butter is a game changer. I don't even think the brand matters. Just Irish butter is so buttery and creamy, and you leave it out and it doesn't like get watery, but it stays soft. And you can actually spread it. And it's not like hard trying to spread butter on the toast. It's so annoying, you know? So yeah. I mean, I've heard things about where my son went to from other people who messaged me in private. So I really don't know, but I'm probably, I don't know. I don't know because I'm not a victim. I'm never going to victim shame. So, you know, everybody has their story. And if indeed something happened, then I sincerely, my heart goes out to those people. I really don't know. Now, I will say Dr. Phil doesn't really know where he sends these people because he just these companies write to him. They say, hey, we'll offer this program for free if you publicize us on your show. And that's how it is exchanged. He doesn't really, like, he does his research, but in his defense, he doesn't necessarily know, you know, what employees they might have at their ranches. So I doubt Dr. Phil would intentionally send kids to a ranch where he thought they were going to be abused. So I will say that, but if that happened, that's a sad, sad situation. And my heart goes out to the victims, and that's where I stand on that. But anyway, yeah. Okay, I have no idea, but my phone's going to die. It was at 10% a little bit ago. So I'm going to jump off. But I will say one more time, if you can and if you would, please think about it. But Ninja is selling tickets. He still has 283 tickets available. If you can buy one, they are $10 each. You can win $500, $250, and $100. It's a $10 donation per ticket. And all you have to do is Cash App me. It's $ Kristin, Kristin 603, or Venmo me at Kristin603. Kristin is Kristin. In your Cash App or your Venmo, please just include your name and your phone number, and I will personally text you after this live and give you your ticket numbers. For everybody who has already bought tickets, thank you. You guys are the best. Ninja is nursing an injury right now, so I said I would mention it on my live tonight because he's a little bit behind on his ticket sales. He is not allowed to put any weight on that foot until next week, and he sees an orthopedic surgeon tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. But he'll definitely be better by camp because it's not till July. It's the month of July into August, so yeah, so that's where we're at. But anyway, I missed you guys so much. I will try again to do another live soon. Hopefully it won't be a few weeks. I'm going to try to do them at least once a week, if not twice a week. If I can fit it in, I will do it twice a week. But if I can't, I'm going to try and at least commit to once a week. And I still am going to do them in the evenings because that's when I'm available. But it was really good talking to you guys and catching up. And Patrick, I'm so happy to hear you bought yourself a good movie and that you're okay and well, and I've missed you all so much, and it's good to hear from you, and it's good to see that everybody's doing well and that everybody is healthy, happy, and feeling loved. And I'm so sorry for those of you that got COVID. That's horrible. It's horrible, horrible, horrible. And I'm so glad though that you have a full recovery and that you're doing much better. So kudos to that. Oh, well, hello. Hi guys. And yeah, so that's all I got for you tonight, but I will be posting little updates on my channel, so make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can see all my little updates. I did post a video of Rick with the morel mushrooms, so if you want to see that, it's on there. It's kind of cute. And I did post a video maybe, or just a picture of the baby. He's driving his little Jeep that I bought him because we got him a Mustang car from the neighbor, and then it caught on fire with me and him in it. So we bought him a new Jeep because his little car caught fire, and he was not happy about that. And he's a Spectrum baby also. So when he has it in his head that he can ride in his car every day and then he doesn't have a car, that is not a war that I was willing to fight. So yes. But anyway, I do post pictures randomly of the kids and of us doing goofy, silly things. But I'll also post the raffle on there for anybody who wants the info and doesn't want to have to rewatch my whole boring video. So okay, guys, I love you guys so much. I hope to talk to you again soon, and thanks for tuning in. I've missed you guys, so talk soon. Love you. Mwah.